creatures. 1 second, there we go. There's my voice. It has been forever and a day since I have been here because the job that pays the bills has had me all over the place. But I am alive. I'm actually in relatively good health and spirits. And I've missed every last one of you so very much. I really have. It just was overwhelming trying to balance work. And honestly, I've been getting ready for craft fair season, funny enough. Starting this weekend and up until December. I do not have a free weekend, so it's going to be wild and crazy, but I'm working my normal 3 to 11 shift, so I will be here to hang out with you guys. Starting this week, unless wild and crazy stuff happens, and I seem to be a magnet for it. But well, I love you, poet. Love you, poet. Have a good day. So I have been a busy little rock creature. I'll show off what I've gotten done later on in the stream. Let people filter in. Wake up, get your coffee. You know, the usual. I have finally, I ran a network cord to hardwire in for when I'm doing stream. We'll see how it works. It uses significantly more CPU, so we'll see how it goes. See how my connectivity is. See how you guys hear me. All that fun stuff. So today on Divine Instinct, and probably for the next foreseeable future, we are working on a 310, aka a black. Because that's the color I last left on here. It really has been wild and crazy, guys. I've gotten a lot of my works in progress done because my crochet is very portable, and that's what I've learned. That's why I like it. It's very portable. But I love my cross stitch. I got done my commission. I got done my cross stitch commission finally, and not from lack of wanting to get it done. I'm my own biggest critic, and I designed the pattern, and yeah, so it's all done now. It's all done. And funny enough, I have another one that a friend wants me to do. So I'll be hopping into another much smaller, much faster cross stitch commission. So I'm almost done the column that we're currently working in. That'll definitely get done today. But the entire top half of this page is black, so it's gonna be a bit. We're gonna be working on this color for a little bit. And for those of you who are not subs, incoming ad break in 30 seconds. Scrap string. I spent this morning because I have not spent any time in my craft room at all the past 18, 19 days. I've come up here to grab stuff and like use the craft room for like a hot second, and then I've run off to other locations. That break has ended. So as I was saying, um, I legitimately have come in and dropped stuff off, picked stuff up, and done no cleaning. So this morning, now that husband creature has a day job, he leaves at about 7:30 in the morning. So, well, maybe a little later than that, but so I get up with him, and I was cleaning like a madwoman, so that I could move my chair around and stuff like that. Putting all the tools that I pulled out to finish other products, putting those all away, put them back where they belong. So, I mean, I'm most like I gotta say, I did a really good job. I got quite a bit done. After stream today, I gotta move the wood pile. That's like my biggest work in project that I gotta do, work in progress that I gotta do. Other than call the place to, I should have done that this morning, but I'll call them after stream. Um, to order more wood, and then, whew, okay. But yeah, most of my life for the next few weeks is gonna be moving wood, going through inventory, getting ready for my shows for the next goodness knows how long. Um, I've been fixing my displays, painting my displays, making them more branded for me. That's something that I'm definitely trying to get better at, is having my displays match my branding. Um, I like dark colors. I have a lot of brightly colored, light colored items, but I like to personally use dark colors to show off the brightness of the colors. I know sometimes like black, dark purples and blues can detract, but at the same time, I like to use the darker colors, mostly because it burns my eyes less. Mm-hmm. So this week, um, stream is going to be as normal. Let me double check before I totally say that. I don't think I have any appointments. I don't think anything special is coming on. I won't be here Wednesday, per usual. Don't do Wednesday. Oh my goodness, where's my calendar? Here we go. Yeah, so we have today. I'm hoping to hang out till noon. Um, I have, yeah, this week's looking like a perfectly normal week. Well, normal schedule wise. But yeah, today from 12 to 1, I'll be in my basement moving a giant pile of wood and then getting ready for work because I agreed to come in early for a coworker. Oh my goodness. But tonight, tonight, I actually will have time to finish up the work that I didn't have opportunity to this weekend. So I got a trainee. They're wild and crazy at work, and they're giving me people to train. Um, and I had a trainee all weekend, so lots of explaining, lots of teaching, this, that, the other thing. And I don't have him today, and I have tomorrow off. But it's always a nice refresher to stop and work through what you're doing as a job. Like I I enjoy training. I do. It's sometimes it's utterly exhausting. Don't get me wrong. Cesar's in the hallway dreaming. He's chasing rabbits and barking. So it's okay, baby. But I had a good weekend. I had a good weekend training, getting someone acclimated, um, learning his boundaries and setting my own. It's like I told him straight up. I'm like, I do not talk to hear myself, because I don't, guys. Um, Sometimes it might seem like it when I'm on stream that I'm talking just to hear myself talk. Nah, I like to share a little bit, but when I cross stitch, I'm generally just kind of focused. That's why I have the sign that says just stitching. Hmm. But I was trying to tell him, I'm like, I don't generally care how you do things as long as the job gets done. And if I say something, I will generally give you an explanation as to why I want you to do something because that is very important for me. So I like to share it with everybody else, even if that reason is because I was told I had to tell you this. It's not the best reason, but it's still a reason. Like I'm not a huge fan of because I say so. That's why. Um, but it's definitely different from because I was told to tell you. I don't know the person who's giving the message. I don't know their intent. That is between the person receiving the message and the person who gave me the message. If they need to know intent, what I am telling someone is a conversation starter. If they have more questions, they need to go to where I got it from. Um, but if I'm actively making a decision and telling someone to do something, I will tell them why. Sorry, the black sucked me in. I'm at the speckly bits, so kinda I have to pay a little bit of attention. Well, seems I'm lonely off in the interwebs here. I'm gonna save my voice. If people want to chat and interact, here I am. But I'm gonna therapeutically stab things until people want to chit chat. I beg. Good girl. Yes, you are. You're fine. You are. Get a whole line to skip. This one, skip line right there. Skip. Okay, we have completed the first column of 20. Only taken me a month, but you know, life got wild and crazy. Okay, we're going back up to the top, and we're working on another case of 20 down. We're already at 224 stitches today, so that's a good chunk of stitches. My phone's going banana. Now I'm kind of curious. Because I'm expecting packages, and since there seems to be so much fun and excitement going on stream, I'm gonna run down and get them. No, guys. No. No. Nope. No, you're fine. Oh. Guys, go lay down, please. I have excited the shepherds. Alert the media. Okay, so we are gonna adjust our camera because I have to work at the top of the thingy again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going 20 out. 2. Okay. I got the base going. Then we'll go down 10 and we will have our parameter set for the next 200 stitches. Okay. And we're going to 10 down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay. And that will be the end of the thread. You're fine, pig. Go lay down. Pixie couche. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I caught it soon enough. I gotta follow my own rules. Who knew? Who knew? I'm a whole row late. I am not. I'm not pulling out that many stitches for 3. Sorry. I'll be taking a short break at 11 to run down and get my surprises on the porch. And probably something to put in my craw, because I haven't really eaten yet today. And I probably should. So in my adventures this month, I have quilted several of my house only has 13 windows, and that includes big fancy dancy windows. There's only 13 of them. There's For the size of my house, I have like nothing for windows. And so I got 6 are fully quilted. I haven't decided if I want to get more at this point in time because they also double as blackout curtains and it makes my house very, very dark. Now, husband creature is adoring. He loves the cave look, and in the bedroom it's very nice. I get to sleep late. Light doesn't bother me if I need to go take a nap or whatever. No complaints there. But in the dining room or computer lab room where we spend most of the waking hours, it is very dark. Well, and then there's the room I'm sitting in now, and that's the craft room where I spend most of my time. And I still have my windows unquilted. I'm considering getting clear quilts. And the reason I'm doing that instead of the shrinky dink stuff is because I don't like the shrinky dink stuff. The quilts all have Velcro around the edges, and it makes it ridiculously easy to put them on, take them off when I need. They're reusable, so there are many, many good qualities. But I really think I'm gonna invest in the clear ones for my craft room because they do stop a lot of drafts. Like I can go to my windows, and mind you, my windows are pretty new. I can still go to my windows and like push them because the air pressure they still have draft. But I've definitely noticed a increase of keeping the heat in the house um, with the window quilts. So, and I fixed my front door. And my front door had a significant gap underneath it, and I had to take out its old sweep, which was up underneath the door, and I couldn't get the door off its pins. So I managed to get that all situated, and we'll see how that holds up. 2 before. One more. Skip one. Yep. Unnecessary thread chicken. Okay, it is 10:55. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'll be back at 11, and I might have presents to show. So I will be right back, my friends. Okie dokie, I am back. Ugh. So, I got some cool stuff. I'm gonna Actually, I'm gonna finish this block of 200 because I only have like 70 some odd stitches left. And then I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna do some package opening and show off some of the things I've got. And I'm gonna show off some of the things I've gotten done. And I'm gonna show off. Yeah, I think that's all. I'm just gonna show off what I've gotten done. Some of the cool gadgets and gizmos I've gotten over the past 2.5, 3 weeks because I've been out and about. And then I'll call it a stream. Because then I gotta go down into the basement and move wood for a little bit so that husband creature has space to put more wood in the basement. After I call and order more wood, of course. Okay. So yeah, I have 59 stitches after I get this half row all done. And I think it's all solid. Yes. I only missed 2 stitches. Well, 3. But they're 939 anyway, and rest assured, missing 3 stitches of 939 will not affect this pattern whatsoever. Got a knot in my string. see if I have enough string to make it back. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay. Just cause I'm gonna keep, even though my string is short, I'm gonna keep using it. Mm-hmm. It's always fun to watch large vehicles that should not be doing what they're doing on my road. We'll see if they can do it. I'll start calling this segment, "Oh, honey." Okie doke. Okay, my friends. We are stopping with stitching at 420 stitches. Oh. Well, Jules, you got here at the best part. I'm getting ready to show off all the things I've gotten done in the past 2 weeks, and showing and doing some package opening because I've ordered all kinds of stuff, and I want to show it off. So you honestly you got here at the best part. I did 420 stitches. I went from 5.59% to, or 4 point, or what am I at? 8.59%. And now we're at 8.7%. So we might actually hit 9% this month. Who knows? But I'm going to show off some of the stuff that I've made, some of the stuff that I have bought to make things, some of the stuff that I bought just because they were pretty, because I'm allowed to do that. So starting off with stuff just because they're pretty, I got me some fairy wings because I am dressing up for my craft fair this weekend. I'm going to be, at least one of the days, I'm going to be a pretty fairy. One of the days I'm going to be a dark fairy. So I haven't decided which day is which yet. We'll see how I feel when I wake up on the days. But they're very pretty. They're glittery. They're very nice. I like them. Oh my goodness. So, moving on to things that I've actually, well, I still haven't technically finished this. I have to finish a couple. Oh my goodness. So, finished the bag. Now, this bag has a nice hard bottom, and it has a very nice drawstring. But I have not put any straps on because I'm not sure how I want to put the straps on. Now, it's a decent sized bag. It's about 1.5 feet tall, maybe 2 feet. Now I could make it like a mini backpack, and I could attach something at the bottom and something at the top to have like straps or whatnot. Or I could make it a purse, and I could have attachments at the top. I've also pondered attaching D-rings so that people could swap out where they wanted to put their strapping. So I'm still toying around with that. I haven't decided yet, but it's a ruffle stitch. It's dragon scales, and it's really rather sturdy. Like I wouldn't be wouldn't go take it camping or anything like that, but for your everyday purse usage, it's pretty sturdy. Oh my goodness. Another thing that I got out of my work in progress pile is my cute little skeleton dragon. He is absolutely fucking adorable, and I need to make another one. But I got him all done. I'm hoping with fruitlessly that I can have at least one done for the market I have on Saturday and Sunday. But who knows? But he's super cute. And the thing that I'm most proud of is this commission. Getting this commission done is like awesome. So it's a logo, and it took me way longer than it should have, to be completely honest. But I'm really glad that it's done. And on Wednesday, it gets to get the final stamp of approval from its new owner, and I might take it back so I can actually put the name of the business on it, but that'll be determined on Wednesday. So we're getting to the things that I ordered. Yeah, honestly, the fairy wings were the only other thing that I had ordered that I wanted to show off. Oh no, I have other things, but it's more input ideas. Okay, so these are from Wayward and Whimsical. I saw them in June or July, whenever I was last down in Lewiston. I saw them, and I just wasn't able to go to their booth to buy stuff, so I followed them on Facebook, and I didn't get the color that my first pick of color, but I got my second pick of color. Now, packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. It's a nice little drawstring. And nice little, as you can see, they do chainmail dragons and whatnot. So I fell in love with them. I didn't have opportunity because I was the only one at my booth. So these are earrings. Let's see if I can. I didn't get the purple ones that I wanted. They had a dark purple that was just gorgeous, but I got teal, and that makes me just as happy. So that's what I just got today. And I'll be posting more pictures of them on my Facebook page to give them a boost, because in this day and age, the best you can do for small businesses is free advertising, whether that be a boost, whether it be if you actually buy something from them, and like double boosting, just participating in their existence helps them a lot. So this one's not nearly exciting as the pretty earrings. It is a functional tool. It is a little detail hand sander, because one of the house projects I'm working on is my stairs, and I need a little itty bitty sander to get in. I have itty bitty sanders, but I need something just a smidge bigger, and it just came with sandpaper, and it's a hand sander. So that's the non-exciting purchase that I got today. I'm excited about it because I'm making some progress on my projects, but for most people, they're not horribly excited. Oh. But let's see. I'm looking around. Oh, actually, no. I did finish a couple other things I'm going to show off. couple of things that I finished up for myself and just for fun. If anybody sees anything they want, I'll send it up to you. So, I'm not totally done with this yet. It's a feather pen. I gotta finish sewing up where I gorilla glued the pen to the backside of the feather with enough room to write, but I have to finish hiding the pen part with the yarn, so that's what I'm currently working on. I don't know where I'm gonna use it, but it makes me happy. And what else? No, that's pretty much it. That is what I've gotten done for like projects and fun stuff that I've purchased and whatnot. Um, I'm working on a unicorn right now, finishing up a unicorn. I am nowhere close to getting that unicorn done. Maybe tomorrow I'll get some progress done on it, but I'm working on the mane and tail right now. And it's going to be a beautiful piece when it's done. It's just, I understand why there aren't a whole lot of very detailed unicorn crochet things out there. Cause like I made a little stuffy and that took like 2 or 3 days. It maybe took like 5 hours, but it was broken up over the course of 2 or 3 days. But this one, like, it's way more detailed and it's like true to form, and it is just a bitch. But that's the kind of stuff that I've been doing. Tomorrow I'll be back 10 to noon, working on some more black here on Divine Instinct. And Thursday, Friday, at least this week is a normal week for me. Normal week. I'm not scheduled for anything above and beyond. That's always prone to change, but I'm moving forward. And then I have markets every weekend from this weekend on to December. Save for one weekend that I traded my soul away so I could have other weekends off. So it's just been rough. So I will see everybody later. Thank you for the gift of your time. I'm gonna go throw myself into a basement so I can stack wood so husband creature can toss more wood in the basement. I love you all, and I hope to see everybody tomorrow.